bitter taste in your mouth now. Told you I was deadly like the snake, and I will strangle all your hopes now and feed off of your mistakes. There's nothing left for you to figure out. You're going down, you're going down. Someone said you're feeling brave tonight. Step up. Do you really want to cross the line right now? Go ahead and try to take what's mine. Let it roll, I'm unstoppable. Let it roll, I'm unstoppable. Let it roll, let it roll. I'm never gonna live, never gonna give, never gonna die your way. Fuck no, go away. Never gonna try, never wonder why, never gonna change. No, say it, what? Never understand, never give a damn, never see it through your eyes. Fuck you, no way. Never understand, never lend a hand, never see it through my eyes. There's a fire.
It's a new year, a new champion. So it's only fit that there's a new title. So here it is. Congratulations, bro. Thanks. But maybe a new title, new year, and a new champion. The title will be mine.
If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it. If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it. When everything you do don't seem to matter.
Love fest because I don't think anyone wants to see two brothers. Let's pat each other on the back. Good job, brother. Good job, brother. I don't want to see that. All that matters to me is that I get the first match I did last season as the champion. I came this close to winning as champion. I think I should get the first championship match.
And as I was getting to that part, so rudely interrupted, there's a match tonight for this title, the number one contender spot.
Oh.
Next week.
You're telling me something that I already know. Our fans are wondering why we're here in this venue. Well, in case you didn't know, because nobody tells you anything because you're a bad guy. We're in this venue because there is a number one contenders match tonight. After the events of last week with me being tied to the ladder so I couldn't climb it, we're having a street fight right here in this venue tonight. Number one contender faces my brother, the champion, next week. And believe me, I will win that match.
No, this is perfect for me. This is exactly the area I thrive in. I will beat you within an inch of your life, and I will win the number one contendership.
Well, wait on a minute. Save this for the match. Prove yourself in the street fight. Don't do it now. Wait till later on.
Why don't we do this right here? Right now. No rap involved. I'll beat you down to an inch of your life before our match.
You know what? You're right. I'll let you take a rap. I'll take it.
Ain't my fault you're scared of Superman.
Title's coming back home where it belongs.
So, Mr. Clodfelder, how do you feel about going into your street fight tonight with Anthony for the #1 contendership for the SOWA title?
Feel like I'm gonna win. No. I know I'm going to win. I feel like I'm gonna hurt Anthony in the process. And possibly myself. But we'll wait till after the match for all that info.
Tell me, do you have any type of strategy going into a match as a street fight? It's a little out of your element, if I may say so.
Did you say that's out of my element? What are you talking about? Have you watched my highlights?
Yes, I have, sir.
What is one of my finishing moves? You don't know. Shut up. Never mind you. My finishing move is an elbow drop, as our viewers may know. Well, I don't know if you guys saw the match last year against Ray Gonzalez. It's in the same venue. I dropped the elbow twice off the top of the ladder. Not the top, maybe like third or fourth step. But beside the point, he quit before the first one. No, yeah, I don't know. It was so long ago, I won the match, who cares? Anyways, brings me to Ray Gonzalez. He's the ref for tonight. Last year, people said I had a dirty ref, which I did it. I don't care if Anthony believes me or not. And Ray Gonzalez, I'm banking on him trying to cheat against me because I ended his career. I did it unintentionally, but things do happen. People do get hurt. And anyways, back on track to my elbow. All I have to do is get Anthony down, hit an elbow drop. He's done. End of story.
How would you feel about facing your brother next week for the championship?
How would I feel? It'd be almost like a dream come true, but not quite. I would want to face him for the title because it's been something I've wanted to do my whole life. The only bad part about it is I'm facing my brother. And I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of my moves are high risk, high reward. Usually when I hit the move, bad things happen to the other person. Unintentional, yet again, but bad things happen. And like I said before, I ended Ray Gonzalez's career. I could quite possibly end my brother's. But with that being said, in that risk, I'm not holding back. And Joe, I know you're watching. Keep that in mind. I will not hold back. That title is what I want. And when I want something, I get it.
All right, thank you for your time and good luck in your match tonight. Joe, how do you feel Hayes' chances are against Anthony Hosey tonight in the street fight for the #1 contendership for your title?
Thanks for asking me, Hawkeye. I would have to say they both have a very great chance of winning in this match. But I wouldn't know, because I'm not in it. And I'm not the referee.
We saw the footage of where Anthony jumped you to take you out of the title picture. At least so we thought. Do you have any kind of thoughts of revenge on your mind for tonight?
No, I don't.
Well, I'm sure you've seen your brother's interview. Have you?
Yes, I was watching it.
He seemed very willing to face you. What are your thoughts on that?
I think
How would you feel about facing him?
it would be a great match. A tale of the takes.
Tale of tapes, I'm sure you mean. Did you see where he talked? Did you pay attention at all in the interview where he talked about a lot of his moves are high risk, high reward, and quote, if he does have to hurt you to win the title, he will. What do you feel about that?
that it could quite possibly, I might just get hurt.
So you're admitting you're going to let Hayes win the title?
I ain't gonna let him win. I'm gonna put my best shot into that match.
Would you be willing to hurt Hayes to hold on to that title?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
One last question. Who would you rather face out of those two? Anthony Hosey or your brother, Superman Hayes Clodfelder?
I have to say my brother.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Joe.
What about you, Hawkeye?
I don't. No more questions at this time. Thank you, Joe, for your time.
Thank you, Hawkeye. Thank you, Flash. See you later.
Mr. Anthony, how do you feel about your match tonight?
It's just another opportunity to show how much better I am than Hayes.
How do you manage to beat Hayes tonight?
By inflicting more pain and more punishment than is humanly bearable, I will make every viewer sick to their stomach with what I do to Hayes tonight. I guarantee it.
I mean, it sort of is his element. I mean, if you watch the highlights from him versus Ray Gonzalez last year, you'll see he's already been and had experience in this kind of match. You haven't. What's your game plan?
First off, this is not his element. This is my element. He can do an elbow drop off a ladder. Big deal. I can put him through a wall. Just because I haven't been filmed in these kind of matches doesn't mean they haven't happened. That's how I learned to fight, was on the street. It's a street fight. It's my element.
If you beat Hayes tonight, how do you beat Joe? How do you go about the match next week?
First off, you ever show me that kind of disrespect again, this interview will turn into a colonoscopy. There's no question as to whether or not I will beat Hayes. I am better than him. I am better than the best. And when I beat him tonight, we'll go on next week to beat his brother just as easily so I can regain my SOWA championship.
You're only two-time SOWA champion for a total of 1 week, really. I mean, as soon as you won right after the match last year, it was vacated. Hayes is three-time SOWA champion for like a total of a month and a half.
That's because
I mean, experience has to play a factor.
he had that referee on his side the entire time. He can deny it all he wants. We all know it. What other motive would the referee have other than to screw me over? Because he doesn't believe in what I do. Neither does Hayes, and I'm going to make a believer out of everyone when I regain my championship tonight. And I will prove my worth to everyone who has ever looked down on me.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for wasting my time to get ready.
If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it. If you're sick, if you're sick, if you're sick of it. When everything you do don't seem to matter, you try but it's no use, your world is getting blacker. When every time you fail has no answer, every empty promise made is a reminder. No.
Any fight, y'all?
Ray Gonzalez, we may have history, me not stealing, beating the crap out of you in the same venue for the title. Don't let that affect our match tonight.
You better not screw me like the last breath.
Why would he screw you? If it... attempt that. Too good for you.
You will never hold this title as long as I'm around.
One. Oh.
Remember how I beat you and made you quit with this? Going home, guys. Make sure you count an old pin.
One. Two.
Show me the money! So it's not only for me, but it's for my brother. You're saying payback's a bitch? You're gonna soon find out. fly again? Need to fly? My belt next week.
One, two.
Nice razor wire. Superman has arrived, and I'm never leaving.
Are you okay? Are you gonna? You okay?
No.
Are you okay?
Where's ref at? Where have you been? Where have you been? The whole world to see the look on your face when I beat you. The Hazel Lock is coming to town.
Get up.
It ain't no mystery. I'm all out of love. I'm pushing back and running you over. I've been thrown down.
Anthony, how do you feel about your match tonight? And what had transpired?
How do I feel? How do you think I feel? I got screwed over again.
Well, I wouldn't say screwed because technically the ref didn't do it.
Just because the referee didn't do it doesn't mean I didn't get screwed. His brother shouldn't have been out there. He wasn't a part of the match. He had no business. He had no business getting out there.
What are you gonna do next week?
All I can say is they both better watch their backs. They never know where I'm at. I could be around any corner. I could take Hayes out, so he won't even be in the match if I
Well-
so choose.
I was informed late during your match. The winner or the loser is going to be the referee of the match next week, and it is in their contract that they have to call it down the middle. What are your thoughts on that?
So I have to call a match fairly as a referee, but any referee can just screw me over. Any competitor can just screw me over, but I have to be Mr. Nice Guy, take one on the chin, and just go out there and call it fairly? Fine, I will call the match fairly. But I will face the winner of that match, regardless if it's Hayes or if it's his brother.
Well, I think SOWA is cracking down on the cheating refs. That's why they put it in superstars' contracts, so that way they can't cheat for one competitor, or they lose their job. Publicly lose their job.
Do you have any more questions for me, or can I go?
I suppose you can go.
Stay out of my way. You have a sexy dog.
Welcome, Joe.
Thanks for having me.
What was your intentions on attacking Anthony tonight?
Revenge?
Did you do it solely to face Hayes?
Yes.
Why do you want to face Hayes so bad?
So I can finally, for once, prove myself.
What do you mean by prove yourself? Nobody doubted you.
He's doubted me all my life. He's always tried to prove he was the better one out of all of us. Between me and him.
Well, I'm not going to say you're not better, but I'm not going to say you are better. I mean, we've only seen you not even really in action. I mean, you came out, you pulled Anthony off a ladder, climbed it to win. I mean, after Anthony and Hayes both threw a grueling ladder match, I mean, you haven't really proved yourself to where Hayes and Anthony have. And Hayes did come out and congratulate you tonight, so I don't understand where you're coming from.
He always tries to be the Mr. Goody Two Shoes.
I'm not going to disagree with him on that one. I mean, Hayes is kind of... He's the guy that the fans love, but he's... what's the word I'm looking for?
Arrogant.
Hawkeye?
I would have to agree with Joe, maybe a little arrogant.
Yeah, I'd say he is arrogant. That's definitely the word I was looking for. But I'm gonna have to agree with Hayes on this, that he is one of the best. Nothing away from Anthony or you. Well, I can't really say that you're the best. I can't say you're the worst. Haven't seen you do anything.
Are you confident in your abilities to beat Hayes next week in your championship match?
Yes, I am. I'm very confident.
Are you confident that Hayes is gonna hurt you? Like he said he could?
He very well might possibly put my career to an end before it even gets to a start.
Do you see yourself topping out in that match?
We won't know until we get there.
What is your game plan against the Hazel lock?
Reverse it. Every time. Just flip it back on him.
What about the blackout?
I haven't thought too much about that one.
What about the elbow drop?
Just roll out of the way.
It's kind of hard to roll out of the way when you're knocked out. I mean, how are you going to prevent him from doing the elbow drop? From even being able to get up on the
Just go after his
top?
legs.
Better hope it works. You don't seem to have a very good game plan.
Take his
You need
legs out, you take his climbing ability.
I think you need to talk a little to Anthony about it. If you can get Anthony to sit down with you and be civil, because Anthony knows Hayes better than anybody when it comes to his in-ring ability.
I don't think there's any being civil with Anthony, but it's worth a shot.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you guys for having me here.
You're very welcome.
How do you feel about beating Anthony tonight and winning the number one contendership for the SOWA title?
I feel like I wish I knew what happened. I was on the ground. Last thing I saw was Anthony shoving the ref, jumping the ref. I don't even know what he was doing to the ref. Beside the point. I woke up, Anthony was on the ground. I got a little ahead of myself. I was going to try to make him tap. Obviously, Anthony being the competitor he is, he's not going to tap. He'll never tap. Just like I'll never tap. Just what happens. And then I had to pay my respects to the Ultimate Warrior. I had to hit the ultimate splash one more time.
Are you excited to face your brother next week for the championship?
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I knew I was going to fight him before. I know I'm going to fight him now. The only thing is, I don't know if you guys saw, but I kind of tweaked my knee when I came off the ladder. But if you saw last week, Anthony worked hard on my knee, and it didn't keep me down. I'm Superman. Now, you're a reporter. I'm sure you saw what happened. What really did happen?
Well, your brother came out and jumped Anthony from behind with the championship belt.
Oh, Joe came out?
That's correct.
Did you guys already interview him?
Yes, we did.
Did he say why he did it? I think I already know why. I mean, blatantly obvious that Anthony attacked him, and so I mean, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Anthony tried to cost him a championship. He did cost Anthony a championship. I mean, I don't know how Joe said it exactly, but that's my words. So don't quote him on that.
Well,
Quote me.
there is some speculation that he jumped Anthony solely to face you next week instead of him.
Well, if he did that, then I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to stick with Anthony on this one. I mean, Anthony's not a good guy. We all know that. And me and Anthony aren't friends. You all know that better than Joe does. But I'm gonna have to stick with Anthony on if Joe attacked me solely to fight me. I don't I don't think that's fair to Anthony. I don't think that's right for me. I mean, I'm a superstar. I'm gonna be champion one way or another. Whether it's next week, whether it's next month, whether it's next year, it's gonna happen. Just a matter of time.
Well, good luck next week in your championship match.
Oh, I heard something flying around the locker room about Anthony being the ref for that match. What is that I hear?
That is correct. He's going to be the referee for your match, and he will be entirely fair. It's in everyone's contract that they must call the match right down the middle.
Oh, so if I have to end up reffing a match, I have to call it down the middle.
Yes, that is correct, sir.
Sounds fair enough, I guess. I mean, as long as Anthony calls it down the middle for me, I won't have to call him out as a ref again because he's not going to be a superstar. No, he probably won't even be a ref. SCW, are they firing you or are they just demoting you?
They will fire you if you do not call a match down the middle.
So I have to call him out while he's sitting in the audience.
Are you at all worried that he will blatantly abuse his power as referee to make you lose?
No, not at all. I mean, I don't think he's gonna abuse his power. One thing that me and Anthony share in common, we both love the business. We both love that title. I mean, he's held it two times for. I mean, I'll admit that ref did screw him, but we don't know how the match was gonna go. So I mean, can't say that he was gonna hold it forever, but he's held it twice. I've held it 3 times for like a month and a half. I mean, we're both champion fighters in our own right, so I mean, I can't really take hits on him, but I do feel he thinks he's better than everybody else for some unknown reason. I mean, I'll admit I'm the best in the world. I mean, but I don't ever put myself above anybody.
All right, well, thank you for your time, and good luck next week in your championship match.
Well, thank you, sir. And peace out, fans. I mean, you guys won't see me again until next week. I'll see you then, guys.